So before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to the folks at Del Air RV Center here in Corpus Christi, Texas. They do a great job of letting me walk around their lot, film some of these beautiful RVs, and hopefully you like what we got today. So today we are going to be looking at a very unique floor plan by a fifth wheel manufacturer called Highland Ridge. They make the open range line of travel trailers and fifth wheels. The specific one we're looking at today is the most unique fifth wheel floor plan I have seen in a long time. The uniqueness of this is because how they laid the bunkhouse in it. So this unit that you're looking at in front of me has a very, very interesting floor plan. It is kind of that mixture of a front living room, but instead of a living room, it's a bunkhouse. And I really haven't seen any other fifth wheel on the market that has this same type of layout. And because of that, it is definitely something you might want to consider, especially if you're going to be out on the road for longer periods of time with a larger family or groups of friends and family that might be with you. So this is a 376 FBH, which stands for front bunkhouse. Now, something that's really unique about this fifth wheel, especially in the price point that it's at, is it's one of the few that's going to give you a full flat profile roof, which means you don't have that dip at that halfway point you see in a lot of fifth wheels, including my own. That full profile roof is a much bolder look. It gives you much higher ceiling heights inside, and it gives you the ability to have taller slide heights as well as more utility in some areas that you might otherwise not have it. So this has a really great interior floor plan plus a tremendous amount of storage, which I'll talk to you about in a little bit. So in the front storage compartment, what you'll notice is it doesn't have a drop frame. It doesn't drop down, and it seems as if the front storage is kind of shallow, like it doesn't have that much height to it. Now, that's true. It is only about 1.5 feet tall, so you don't have a ton of room up front in the basement like you might expect. But that's not the hidden gem of this particular fifth wheel. This particular unit is going to blow you away with its secret storage area, and I can't wait to show you that part of it. Now, another nice feature of this coach is how and where it stores the propane tanks. On some units, you're going to have one propane tank on each side, and some you might have 2 propane tanks on one side. This particular unit has 20-pound propane tanks, but it has 3 of them. 2 of them that are positioned on this side on a slide-out tray, and 1 that's positioned on the opposite side. It's really nice because if you're going to be servicing your propane tanks, having 20-pound tanks really comes in handy because it gives you the ability to remove the tank and swap it out at any place that really sells propane tanks, whether it's Lowe's or Home Depot or even gas stations. Traditionally, if you're running 30-pound tanks like I have to take it to a place that specializes in filling up propane tanks so they can fill up my specific tank. So it's a really great feature to have 20-pound tanks, and it's really nice that this unit has 3 of them. Now, one feature that's becoming more and more popular on your larger fifth wheels is a cable-driven slide system, and it really takes understanding how the system works to properly adjust it and align everything the way it needs to go. It's still kind of complex, and you're really going to have to take it to your dealership to have them do the bulk of the adjustment with it. Now, this coach does come with the ground control level up system or auto leveling system. It uses 6 jacks. The 2 up front have JT strong arms on them, which really help stabilize, but they also give you a set of JT strong arms on the 2 furthest back jacks as well. So it is a very stable fifth wheel when properly set up. Essentially clamp rods in place that make the entire stance of your RV completely rigid. So moving along to the front storage area, one thing that's really nice about this area is that it gives you 2 compartments for batteries that are recessed into the floor. And here are the backs of your propane tanks from inside the front storage area. So something that's a little interesting to me is that this unit has a standard pin box. It's an 18,000 pound gross vehicle weight rated pin box. I would have expected something like perhaps the Morryde rubber pin box or just some type of upgraded aftermarket pin box. This isn't a bad setup. I was just expecting something a little higher end. Now, as we move along to the driver's side of the main storage basement area, this coach does come with a large residential refrigerator, and because it's a residential refrigerator, you need a large inverter to run it, so here's your inverter. It also has your auto level control system right here. And one thing you'll notice in the back is a power down switch or a power off switch. It's essentially the ability to kill all the power going to the coach itself from the batteries, and it just helps prevent parasitic drains from your batteries while it's in storage. So taking a look at the I-beam frame under this unit, it is a 10-inch I-beam frame. Again, that's another area where I thought they probably would have used a 12-inch I-beam frame, but a 10-inch frame, as long as the rest of the structure is built well, is more than enough for this size of fifth wheel. And again, this unit does have 4 JT strong arms. It has 2 up front and 2 in the rear, and this is the rear section. It does have Westlake tires. They are E-rated tires. I would probably recommend that you upgrade to an all-steel tire within the first 5,000 miles of owning this coach. Here's a close-up shot of that boxed section that's attached below the main frame rail that all the suspension is attached to. Now here's a shot of your wet bay. So typically on a fifth wheel, the wet bay is going to be up in the front near your main storage area or your main basement. What's really nice about this wet bay is that it is near the middle back section of your fifth wheel, so you have much easier access to getting all your connections to the pedestal, and you don't have to run exceptionally long connections. Now, I promised you this thing had some marvelous storage, and when you take a look at these storage bays, it's going to blow your mind. This has probably the best storage I have seen on any fifth wheel that's not a toy hauler, besides that Grand Design that I showed you guys a while back that had a very similar layout to the back. So all of this storage is underneath the master bedroom. The master bedroom is in the back of this coach, and you get this huge area. I'm talking massive storage area underneath this coach to truly store and bring whatever you need. This unit is 101 inches wide, so it is a wide body floor plan, and it gives you so much room it's hard to even describe. The back area is designed to hold a motorcycle, bicycles, a quad. It can hold a lot of different things that, I mean, of course you're gonna have to make sure the one you're looking at fits, but you just have a huge space back here for storage. Now, as we work our way around back, this entire coach uses LED lighting, including all of your reverse lights and up top. It also gives you a ladder that takes you onto the walk-on roof, which is really nice. And it has a diamond-plated bumper, which also looks really nice. Now, the back door on this coach, it's locked, but it flips up and it has some hydraulic lift arms to help support it up. But this is a really, really great idea because it gives you the ability to load from the back of your coach and basically just load everything you need all at once. You can organize it. They've really thought this out well. They've put baskets and nets back there and truly made the back storage area of this coach a great, great idea. I want to go ahead and open up this side so you're able to see from the passenger side just how massive this storage area truly is. You can see that smaller access door there to the right, plus a service panel to service your hot water heater. And look at this huge area in the back. This is designed to hold, like I said, motorcycles, bicycles, almost anything you'd need. Plus it has rod holders, as well as this great netting system that can secure anything you might need into it. This is just a really, really phenomenal layout. Now, one thing I think is really nice that OpenRange does is they put these galvanized shields above the tires, kind of like a fender underneath the coach. One of the nice things about that is it helps, of course, prevent little rocks and dings from occurring under the coach. And here's that smaller access door that's right next to the larger access door that gives you access to the area right underneath the front portion of this storage bay. Another nice thing about this OpenRange is that it comes with a 3-year limited warranty compared to most RVs that have a 1 or in some cases 2-year warranty. I really appreciate these friction door hinges as well, to where no matter where you open it, it's going to stay there so the wind doesn't catch it and sling it around. So now we're going into the living area of this coach. So the living room in this coach is very much a toy hauler style living room. You have this massive sofa. You have holes for 2 tables to sit here for dining area. You have a nice large 50-inch TV up front, plus your fireplace, sound bar, lots of cabinetry, a lot of attention to detail in this coach, as well as a really nice island, along with full convection, full-size microwave, nice size stove, oven, as well as a full-size residential refrigerator, part of the Frigidaire Gallery series. You have all sorts of storage. I mean, this is the equivalent of a residential kitchen. You have storage here. You have storage next to your TV and entertainment center. You have more cabinet space here. You have more cabinets below and on top. This unit has a $76,281 MSRP and a $56,900 sales price. Super tall slides. So it doesn't really matter how tall you are. They look like they're probably 7 feet tall. You have a lot of room to walk around underneath the slide. And you get that because of this full profile design that this RV is equipped with. Now, as we walk to the front of this unit, I want you to see these steps. 4 feet wide, a lot of entry space to get into this front room. So this is really unique. So typically this would be maybe that front living room format. In the case of this coach, they turned this into a bunkhouse. So you have 2 full-size love seats opposing. They fold out into queen-size beds, and you have this huge space up front with closets on both sides of a 40-inch TV, as well as your own micro refrigerator here, drawers, shelf space, another couch, as well as a half bath with quite a bit of room. Nice sliding door here. Nice curtain treatments all the way around. This is a really cool space. Now the ceiling height in here is probably 6'3". So if you're taller than that, you might need a duck, but most people will probably be able to fit without a problem. The other really nice thing about this is this feature right here. The fact that this area can be completely closed off from the rest of the coach. So if you have a lot of people staying with you, you have a really, really nice front living room, front bedroom, whatever you want this to be, so you can kind of have that separation between spaces, especially if you have a bunch of children with you. Nice frosted glass door. Other thing that's real nice is back out here under the super sofa, you have these 2 big storage compartments underneath the ends. A nice big overhang here if you want to put some bar stools down. This unit has twin air conditioning units, one up front for the master bedroom that's ducted all the way through, as well as the second system in the middle that's whisper quiet and is also ducted throughout the coach. Here's your Furrion entertainment system, Bluetooth, and all your other connections for music and entertainment. Now we're going to step up into the master bedroom. So typically with the master bedroom, the wardrobe space is on the back wall here and the bed is on a slide. In this case, they put the wardrobe on a slide. So you have 3 drawers down here, as well as 2 pockets and just a ton of room here to hang clothes. Really nice wardrobe space, as well as extra drawers here. This area underneath the bed is actually above that garage. So this is at the back of the coach, and you have a lot of room underneath the bed because it's all storage. And this is really what sets this unit apart. They use the actual space underneath the bed and underneath the floor here for that extra storage space you see in the back of this coach. Lots of cabinetry. Now here's the master bathroom. Now this is a really impressive bathroom. Seeing the light from the skylight coming in. A lot of room. So you have this enormous space right here, which is actually designed for a couple things. First of all, you can remove this whole assembly here, and all your washer-dryer connections are right underneath. So you have the ability to install either a stackable unit or a combo unit in place of where this is. A lot of room for the bathroom and toilet. You have a good 5 feet of room in front of the toilet. Here's your vanity medicine cabinet. Really nice accents to the door. Nice tall shower. And then another huge cabinet right across from it. Just a very, very well thought out floor plan. And then here's your main entry into the bathroom. So you have 2 entrances into your bathroom, one from the hallway leading up to the bedroom, and then the second one from the actual bedroom itself. Here's your second thermostat control for the master bedroom air conditioning unit. It's just, again, a really cool layout. And honestly, at $56,900, it's a very affordable unit for what you get, especially for a full profile coach. Here's your Lci Controls. You can control things like your slide outs and your leveling jacks directly from the touchscreen there. Very, very nice unit. This is definitely a coach that if you have a larger family, you might want to consider. Now, one thing I absolutely love about this coach is the look of the front cap. Beautiful, beautiful detail. Just looks really, really nice. It's got probably one of the best looking front caps I've seen on a fifth wheel in a long time. And this one comes with a free bird's nest along with eggs. Don't want to get too close or I might get attacked by a bird. Guys, this is a really cool layout because it has 5 slides. It is really a big floor plan, gives you so much. Plus all the storage in the back, big master bedroom, big bunkhouse. This coach gives you the ability to haul a lot of people around with a lot of gear for an extended period of time over a very solid foundation. I really like this coach. I want to give a big shout out to the folks here at Del Air RV for letting me come out and film it. Definitely a coach you should look for if you're looking for something that can haul the entire family all over the country. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you again soon.